Hi everyone. For many years, the PlayStation developed by Sony has felt like the underdog in the console wars, battling against Microsoft's Xbox console to be number one. That was until the PS4, where PlayStation now became the more dominant console, outselling the Xbox One nearly double. This was because at the time, the PS4 sold for $399 retail compared to the Xbox One selling for $499 until around a year later where Microsoft lowered their price to match PlayStation. When it came to the PS4's compact design and great exclusives and more, there was nothing to beat it. Fast forward, however, 7 years later, from the original PS4 release, Sony releases the all-new and all-powerful PS5, which for me and many others was the beginning of the end. Now, you may be asking, why don't people like the PlayStation 5? One of the reasons is its price, being $500. This price is very expensive, and it does not help that scalpers buy out all the PlayStations and upcharge people, as such here on eBay, for double if not triple the original price. On top of this, there has been a massive shortage of available consoles for around 3 years. People around the world have been struggling to get a PlayStation. And if you want a good controller such as the DualSense Edge, it will cost $200. And new games for the console are anywhere from $70 to $90, such here as Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. To add to this, recently PlayStation just increased their annual prices for all three tiers of PlayStation Plus by 33%. This subscription allows players to play online and chat with friends, and also, depending on the tier, give you access to games you don't own. And fans are not happy, as shown here on Reddit, where one user said, "I was going to treat myself to a PlayStation 5, but the huge price increase of the PlayStation Plus subscription has made my decision for me. Xbox all the way now. Thanks." And here are a few others. Another one of the big issues is the massive and bulky size of the new PlayStation 5, towering over all other consoles and being the biggest system to date, leaving fans of PlayStation disappointed and upset as seen by comments here, where one user wrote, "The PlayStation 5 is way too big and I won't buy it until a Slim comes out." More so, this has resulted in people making fun of Sony and some pretty funny memes. Lastly, let's talk PlayStation 5 exclusives. Fans of PlayStation defend these games with their lives and act like a cult. As shown here, where one user on YouTube wrote, "Xbox made Sunset Overdrive after seeing how successful infamous Second Son was on PS4. It was an exact ripoff." The video I'm about to show shows how Sony games are overrated and how Sony basically owns the Game Awards.
Is anybody else kind of tired of this idea that Sony's video games and consoles are God's gift to humanity? Yes, Xbox peasants, Nintendo children. Like, they're good games, don't get me wrong, but they're also the same linear story, third person action game year after year designed for a casual audience. God of War creator David Jaffe will explain in a clip in a minute how Sony for 25 years has specifically designed their games for casuals. Later on, we will look at the evidence that the Game Awards is essentially bought and run by Sony Corp. The fact that Last of Us 2 won 11 nominations despite selling a measly 4 million copies, and Warzone was played by 100 million people the same year and didn't win a single award, should tell us how objective this, quote, awards show is.
In conclusion, the PS5 is another mediocre system that is overhyped and may not be worth the money it costs. Thanks for watching.